Welcome to TV Glimpse. On this recap, Titans, the series is clearly centered around Rachel Roth, a solemn purple-haired teen with something dark inside of her. She wakes from a recurring nightmare depicting the death of the flying Graysons. The mystery grows more cloudy when a gunman kills Melissa in front of Rachel, after revealing that she isn't Rachel's mother. Somewhere in Austria, a fiery-haired woman wakes up in a wrecked car. She is able to escape, though she has no memory of who she is. She identifies her name as Corey Anders from a passport, where Corey finds a picture of Rachel. Dick and Rachel quickly meet once she arrives in Detroit. Rachel's mysterious nature doesn't stop Dick from trying to help her, as he plans to take her somewhere safe. The two arrive at Hawk and Dove's home to the surprise of Dove. The 4-year gap between their last meeting has seen many changes. Rachel gets a vision of Dove and Dick's past love affair when she meets Dove. A mysterious family that appears to be stuck in the 1950s is called into action to secure Rachel by cult leader Dr. Adamson. The four appear on the roof. A fight breaks out with the family gaining the upper hand easily. Hawk watches the father throw Dove through her bare house and off the roof to the ground below. The family takes Rachel as Dick tries to help a severely injured Dove. Corey is taking the family and Rachel from Hawk and Dove's apartment to a remote gas station. As Rachel tries to escape through a bathroom window, Corey blows a hole in the side of the building, frying the father in the process. Dick finally finds Corey and Rachel. Rachel is on the run. Unknown to her, guard Logan is on her trail in tiger form. His transformation attracts her attention and he leads her away from her destruction. Guard brings Rachel to his home. Rachel might be getting acquainted with the Doom Patrol. Dick discovers Dr. Adamson's name and location in the family's car and leaves to confront him. Adamson self-destructs the family when he sees Dick in his penthouse lobby. Dick enters Adamson's home, immediately pushing for more information. The shooter arrives and subdues Dick after a fight, but another smoke bomb is released, announcing the entrance of another Robin. This new Robin saves Dick. A handcuffed Adamson offers Rachel reassurance, telling her she isn't a monster. His wish is the same as the organization, to reunite Rachel with her father so that she might save and heal the world. He props up his words by slicing his own throat with a broken thermometer so Rachel can heal him. She does so out of shock, getting him to reveal that Rachel's birth mother, Angela, is still alive. Corey strolls out of the front door to find Dick tossing his Robin suit into the fire. Dick believes his promise to keep Rachel safe is complete with the destruction of the organization's HQ. He shows up on the former Wonders girl doorstep to let her know he quit being Robin. Donna asks about the alien language on Dick's phone. Donna recognizes and is able to translate the passages found in Corey's storage room. Corey's memory flashes begin to physically hurt her, and Rachel takes notice of this and offers to heal her. Dick and Donna are reaching towards small Ohio town at the same moment. Donna's relation of Corey's document reveals it to be a mission statement for someone named Starfire. Rachel's healing hands work all too well, restoring Corey's memories, including her mission. Dick and Donna follow Corey, recognizing Corey and revealing her cloaked spaceship only a few feet in front of them. She remembers her home planet, Tamaran, and recognizes an old block within the ship, identifies as the Death of Worlds. Just so happens to be Rachel's father, Trigon. And Rachel is unable to heal Gar, but Angela knows who can, Rachel's father, bringing Trigon into their dimension. Trigon heals Gar at Rachel's request, and his daughter collapses into his embracing arms. The final clash is set when Dick, Donna, and Corey return to find the house cloaked in dark energy. As Dick penetrates the shield, we see a flash forward into the future. Dick gives into the darkness, telling Bruce that he wins, before killing him. It is revealed everything occurred in Dick's head as he stood frozen in Angela's living room. The act of killing Batman morphs Dick into his most dark form. Season 2 got underway exactly where it left off, positioning a Trigon-controlled Dick against Rachel. Things only got worse from there as each member of Dick's crew fell to their own inner darkness. The duo notices the rest of the team outside, now joined by Hank, Don, and Jason, after some Wayne Manor motorcycling. Trigon opens a portal which the heroes quickly enter, hoping to keep Trigon from breaking Rachel's heart and becoming fully powered. With Dick back, Rachel confronts her father, easily defeating and banishing him thanks to her now enhanced power. Trigon's defeat frees all of the heroes and leaves the war bright for now. The events convince Dick to give the Titans another chance at life. He takes Jason, Rachel and Gar with him, eventually setting up shop in the old Titans Tower in San Francisco. Dick, Jason, Rachel and Gar have been busy training themselves for 3 months since then. Corey and Donna stick together separate from Dick's crew, when Corey is confronted by another alien from her planet and kidnaps her. Dick has his own issue to tackle back in the bay in the form of a silver-haired young woman with meta powers. Dick finds her unconscious in an alley and brings her back to the tower. The mystery meta is Rose Wilson, the daughter of Slade Wilson, so Deathstroke is coming for his daughter. Hank, Dawn, and Donna arrives at Titan's Tower as Jason fills Dick in on Rose's identity. They are there to take down Dr. Light after the events in the cabin. Corey remains in custody of her friend and Royal Guard member Fadey, but a phone call from Rachel sways Corey to stay a bit longer. She locks Fadey in the ship and leaves despite his warnings. Jason recruits Guard for a recon mission after finding signs of Dr. Light in the city's subway tunnels, but Deathstroke arrives. Dick goes rogue and confronts Deathstroke on his own in a separate location. Corey arrives and fight ensues, ending with the bomb being detonated. Jason's gloved hand slips from Dick's and he falls to the street below. Meanwhile, a naked man escapes a laboratory hidden somewhere in Metropolis. It appears that Superboy and Crypto are making their way to the surface just in time. When he then sees a man dangling from a nearby skyscraper window, he can help himself. Superboy manages to save Jason Todd from falling to a certain doom. Superboy catches a few kryptonite bullets. In a flashback, the old lineup complete with Garth, aka Aqualad. It seems that the Titan's struggles with Dr. Light date back 5 years. Donna isn't comfortable being a Titan anymore, and she wants to return to Themyscira. As Donna is about to leave on the plane, out of nowhere, Garth takes a bullet to the chest and Jillian deflects a second shot seemingly meant for Donna. Back in the present, poisoning, so Corey brings full solar radiation to bear on Connor's body. In another series of flashbacks, the team encounters his son, Jericho, and Jericho has always had the ability to take control of another person's body by making eye contact. But Jericho agrees to a one-on-one meeting with his father. Unfortunately for the kid, Robin lies to him. He and Robin fight, but at the last second, when Slade is about to deliver the Deathstroke, Jericho steps in and gets killed instead. Titans return to see our heroes confronting Dick's secret and going their separate ways. It's here that Corey learns her sister Blackfire has taken her crown back home. Dick Grayson is arrested after his altercation at the airport. As Corey and Raven break into Dick's cells, they find him gone, but the words "Jericho is alive" scroll on the wall. Meanwhile, the remaining fragments of the Titans head out but are ambushed by Deathstroke. Rose arrives too and she stabs her father to the heart, killing him instantly. In the process, she also frees Jericho, who takes control of her body and thanks Dick. The other Titans make it to the fairground, where Gar and Connor are on a rampage, under the influence of the mind control device. After successfully freeing him from his shackles, Connor single-handedly takes out the company and saves the day. Falling beam at the fairground kills Donna as she tries to hold it up. Unfortunately, she's electrocuted in doing so. During Donna's funeral, while Raven decides she needs to go something to control her growing power. This season kicks off with Jason Todd having found the location of Joker. He calls Bruce to tell him, but Bruce is traveling and does not want him to take him along. But Jason does not care about this. He has a strange chemical that he inhales before donning the Robin suit and headed off to confront the Joker, who immediately kills him in a pretty beautifully cinematic shot. After the news of Jason's death, Dick Grayson heads back to Gotham to check on Bruce, who is not doing well. Batman, trying to deal with Jason's death, kills the Joker. After telling Dick of what he has done, he asks him to be a better Batman and leaves Gotham. Then, we see Red Hood crushes a gang meeting with a bag full of each and every group's numbers 2 heads. He tells them that they all work for him now. They then triangulate to go to Hop's powder group, where they are met by Red Hood and a bunch of goons. Eventually, Nightwing and Red Hood come face to face. After a one-on-one battle, part of Red Hood's mask breaks, and he is revealed to be Jason Todd. Jason tells him his new name is Red Hood. And after meeting with the Titans, Hank's phone rings, and it is Jason. He is crying and telling Hank that he doesn't know what is happening to him, and he wants to help. Hank offers to help him. Jason, as Red Hood, knocks him out. Then Hank returns to the Titans with a bomb in his chest. It turns out Jason was messing with him the whole time, and now he only has a set number of heartbeats left until it explodes. As Dawn takes care of him, the two talk and reconnect. They even kiss. Dove has decided that she will rob the delivery if it means saving Hank. So Jason leaves a gun for her, telling her to shoot him, and then the device will be deactivated. Finally, Dove gets the gun, just as Superboy rushing to get to Hank, who has just seconds left to live. At the same time, Dove pulls the trigger on the gun, which turns out to be the detonator. She just killed Hank. Dawn is destroyed. She said goodbye to everyone, and Dick brings her to a plane, where she says she's heading to her family's home in Paris. Starfire is having some vivid visions and led her into a field, while Gar helps her. What they discover is a secret government facility underground that is designed to hold one prisoner, Starfire's sister, Blackfire. The man running the place explains that Blackfire will be locked in there for hundreds of years until she dies. Starfire ends up feeling really bad about this and decides to break her out. We see a flashback to 3 months earlier, and it starts off with Jason dealing with some pretty terrifying nightmares that feature Donna, as well as him being shot. Bruce tells him that as long as he is having this, he is shelved from being Robin and has set up a therapy appointment. Later, Bruce takes Jason to the spot where his parents were killed and explains that Gotham will always take everything from them. He is worried about Jason and how he could end up, and tells him that he doesn't want him being Robin at all anymore. So Jason decides to go see Scarecrow at Arkham Asylum and ask him how to reverse engineer the fear gas. He wants more than anything to not be afraid, to have no fear. Scarecrow will help with the gas if Jason tells him everything he knows about Bruce and gets him out of Arkham. We see how someone dumps Jason's dead body in the Lazarus Pit, which brings him back to life, and Scarecrow is there for him to explain what is going on, and he helps give him a new persona, the Red Hood. In a flashback, a boy named Tim Drake shows up at Wayne Manor to talk to Dick. Tim claims to have figured out that he is Nightwing and that Bruce Wayne is Batman. He also assumed that Jason Todd was the new Robin and says he saw him the night his dad was shot. Tim was tracking Jason to prove that he has what it takes to be Robin, but got shot by Scarecrow in the process. Inside the station, Starfire blasts towards Scarecrow, who has set everything up perfectly. She hits some canisters that cause quite the explosion and also sends a massive dose of the fear drug directly into Gotham's water system. Finally, we see Raven, and she is on Donna's Island, learning the ways of the Amazonian warriors. Meanwhile, Tim Drake wakes up on a train, all in a black and white, and it is quickly apparent that he has died after he was shot by Scarecrow. On the very same train is Donna Troy. The two run into someone we never expected to see again, Hank. The trio makes it to the bridge, but when they start to cross, they are attacked by more ghouls. Eventually, the bridge starts to crumble. Hank is unable to cross to the other side of the bridge and fends off the rest of the ghouls so Donna and Tim can go back to Earth. Dick comes up with a plan. He says he will turn himself in. As the Titans arrive at the police department, things escalate very quickly to the point where the Titans need to leave. Blackfire gets shot. Starfire tries to heal Blackfire but ends up absorbing and stealing her power. Red Hood has told Nightwing to meet him somewhere that they can finish the job. He eventually takes down Jason, whose helmet has come off during the fight, and points his own gun at him. A citizen shoots at Dick multiple times and one of them hits him right in the neck. Dick goes down. Jason runs away, terrified and unsure if this is what he really wanted. But Raven and Gar finds Dick as Gar is circled by a horde of bats and ends up transforming into one. They carry Dick to the Lazarus Pit and lower him in. Dick revives, and when Dick finds Jason, Jason is surprised to see him alive. Jason and Dick figure out what Crane is up to, setting off hundreds of bombs filled with fear gas in Gotham. Dick tells Jason he will never be a Titan again, but he can help save Gotham and hands him back his Red Hood helmet. The Titans make a plan to use the Lazarus Pit to bring the dead citizens of Gotham back. Starfire, Raven, and Blackfire combine their powers to lock the water from the pit and take it outside. Gar, Jason, and Dick infiltrate into the Batcave. When Jason says it is time for him to go, he did his part, but he doesn't think anyone needs to know about it. He only wants Dick to make sure they all know he's sorry about the pain he caused. Tim walks right up to Crane and punches him, saying it was for Gotham. Bruce returns and says goodbye to Jason, who has decided to leave Gotham. He even calls him son and tells him that he forgives him. Connor, with his photographic memory, he was able to create plans for a new ship for Blackfire to use to return home, and the scientist tells them he is working on a device that will allow Connor to breathe on Tamaran. Donna is going to Paris to see Dawn and deliver the message she promised Hank she would. The rest of the team is heading back to San Francisco in an RV. Dick asks Tim if he wants to come with and get the training he needs to become the next Robin. Crane is left in Arkham suffering with the endless nightmares that Rachel so happily passed along to him. With this ending Titans Season 3. Hope you enjoyed this recap. Thanks for watching TV Glimpse.